What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Amazon FBA and what's changed nowadays compared to in 2020, in 2021, 2022. And I'm going to cover the main points. I'm going to cover the biggest changes. And I'm also going to discuss whether it's still worth selling on Amazon FBA. If you're somebody who wants to quit your corporate job, you're looking for an alternative means of income, an online business, an online stream of income, and you're looking around at all the different business models. You're looking at Amazon FBA, Shopify, maybe becoming a YouTuber or affiliate marketing or something along those lines, then this video will really help you realize what's changed with Amazon and get a better understanding of whether it's worth it to start right now for you, whether it's worth your effort in the next few months. So let's start with, is Amazon FBA still an opportunity worth pursuing? Look, if you're somebody who was like me when I was starting out with online business, I was working a 9-to-5 bank job, I was in debt, I didn't know what to really do, how to get out of it. I was reading all the entrepreneurship books. If you haven't read the entrepreneurship books, by the way, you really should. I'd start with Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, Millionaire FASTLANE by DEMARCO, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, as well as Think and Grow Rich. Those are 4 right there that you can start with. Books will set you free, I promise to you. You might think that's all BS. You might think, what's the point? What's reading a book going to give me? I need to know the exact steps to how to start online business. Okay, I'm going to give that to you on this channel here and some in this video as well. But my point is that if you haven't read those books, start reading those books. That's just a side note. But in terms of okay, what should I actually do to start? For Amazon FBA, things have changed. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know. So number 1, private labeling does not work anymore. So what is private label? Private label is basically when you take a product from China or from a supplier anywhere in the world, doesn't matter. Usually it's done in China, although nowadays you can find suppliers anywhere else. It's when you take a product and then you slap your brand name on that. So what I mean is you take a product off of Alibaba and you contact the supplier and then you get your brand name on that product. And then you basically launch that on your Amazon under brand name. For example, I don't know, Good Life just came up with a random brand name. Let's say you're selling things that improve people's lives, for example, right? And so you'd slap on your brand name and that's it. And if you're basically selling the exact same thing that everybody else is selling on Amazon, that's not going to work anymore because you have no competitive advantage. You want to give people a reason to buy from you and not from somebody else, okay? And so that's where product innovation comes in. So what I'm talking about is improving a valuable part of a product that makes it much more appealing to your target market. So an example of improving a product would be, and by the way, I used ChatGPT for this, and I actually made a video on how to use ChatGPT for product research on my channel. You can check that out, it's recent. And I also am going to make a video on how to use ChatGPT to actually get ideas for product innovation. It's honestly a super tool, it's amazing. So an example of innovation would be you take a simple pillow that you sleep with and you implement a cooling or heating feature, right? There's people that want a cooler pillow. There's people that want a hotter pillow, right? So you can find a way to do that. Suppliers are more than willing to help you with that as long as you give them the idea. And also you can hire freelancers to help you with the actual engineering part of it. It doesn't take that much more money. It doesn't have to take that much more money. Obviously, with a very, very complicated improvement, it's going to be more money. But I wouldn't go for the complicated ones. I would go for something that is simpler, that is going to be not that much more expensive, maybe $1,000 or $2,000 more of a starting budget to actually improve it, versus either just copying and pasting an existing product on Amazon. That's not going to work now, or getting a very, very expensive improvement. Another improvement for a pillow, and I also use ChatGPT for this, would be to have an adjustable loft feature. So what that means is adjustable fill. So basically giving people the opportunity to either make the pillow firmer or softer. Some more ways to improve a pillow, just a simple pillow, would be to, and I'm using ChatGPT for this, would be to introduce a massage function. So basically building in a massage function on the pillow. If you have a pillow with a massage function, cooling and heating, I mean, that's like an ultra luxury pillow. Also, introducing aromatherapy. I'm just reading off of ChatGPT. So infusing a pillow, giving people the opportunity to infuse a pillow with soothing scents and different essential oils. Also, a sleep tracking pillow. I'm not sure if this has already been done yet. I'm actually going to check that out right now. Okay, so I'm on Amazon and I'm looking through the pillows here, and there are no sleep tracking pillows. I mean, right there, I know that there's the Oura Ring, which you can you can put on your finger and that tracks your sleep. I know there's the Whoop strap, I think, which tracks your activity in your sleep as well. But why not introduce a sleep tracking pillow, right? So the name of the game is innovation on Amazon. It doesn't have to be complicated, and obviously you're going to have to put in the work, do some work, not an insane amount of work. Honestly, in my opinion, it's easier to start an Amazon business than spending 4, 6, 8 years in school, and I'm not even mentioning the debt. That's just in my opinion. Obviously, user experience may vary, but I can say that for myself. And I'm not you might think that I'm some super talented, or super smart person. I don't know about that, but I honestly believe that if you try it, if you actually try it and understand, there will be failures. Honestly, ChatGPT prevents a lot of them nowadays, so watch my videos. Subscribe if you haven't, notification bell to see all the latest tactics there. You will succeed if you don't give up and if you keep trying, right? If you keep trying at anything, imagine where you would be next year if you started today, right now, if you started really putting it into Amazon. The problem is most people, they give up too early, they really want success overnight, and they really put so much emphasis on succeeding in the next 2, 3, 4 months. You got to understand, in the grand scheme of things, what is 6 months? What is 9 months? You only have to win once to succeed. It's a great quote that I actually learned at the beginning of my entrepreneurial journey, and it really, really inspired me. Okay, so it really doesn't matter if it takes you a year, 2 years, as long as you achieve freedom in the end. If you want to know more about product innovation, watch my future YouTube videos, and probably by the time you're watching this, I already have several on product innovation and how to use AI to help you with that product innovation option. As well, I highly recommend you check out our Ecom Freedom Amazon FBA course, which is my course. I'm very proud of it, and we've had tons of success stories. It is one of the most reputable courses out there. We have incredible Trustpilot ratings. You can check us out online, all honest reviews from real students, and we've been doing this for several years. So check that out. There's a whole product innovation module that's being added to that. By the time you're watching this video, it's probably going to be in there already for sure. As well, you get lifetime access and you get one-on-one Facebook mentorship from $1 Million Seller. His name is Jeff, and he is fantastic. He's a great guy. Another key point with Amazon that's changed is you really don't want to go for products that sell below $35. I would recommend at least looking at a price point of at least $35, and the golden area there is $35 to $100. Reason being is that with inflation and everything else, the cost of products from suppliers have gone up. They haven't gotten, it doesn't make the opportunity of Amazon FBA obsolete at all. It does not. It's just that you have to adapt. We have to adapt. The name of the game in business is to adapt, and that's what determines those who succeed and who keep succeeding, because it's harder to stay on top of the mountain than it is to climb it. I'm like loaded with all these entrepreneurial quotes. Let's go. Yeah, you don't want to go for a product under $35. A golden area is between $35 and $100. So remember that. And I'm talking about the actual price that you see similar products selling for on Amazon. Now, of course, with product innovation, you actually are able to increase the price that you sell your product at. So that's obviously great. As well, in terms of starting capital, I know this is a big question. How much money do I realistically need to start Amazon FBA? And so you need between $2,000 and $5,000 US to start. That's a starting range. Okay, I'm talking about your first product inventory, and I'm not talking about a huge order. I'm talking about just a small test order. Okay, that's what we call the first order. It's a test order to see if the product will sell or not. And obviously, as well, you want to include some money in there. I would say an additional $1,000 or $2,000, either within, I'm talking about the 4 or 5K mark, right? Around that mark, that gives you enough money to actually innovate the product. Obviously, the more complicated the innovation, the more expensive it's going to be. If you really want to have a cushion for Amazon FBA, because in e-commerce, cash is fuel. Because it's obviously, it allows you to buy your product inventory, and if you run out of stock, you don't make any money, right? And so that's why having a larger cushion, so above $5,000, I would say 6, 7, 8. I mean, the closer you get to 10K, then you really have a big cushion. I would not say you need above $10,000 at all, because actually it's detrimental at that point, because beginners, you need to fail a little bit, honestly. I know it's like, well, why do I need to fail? I just want to succeed. If you want to succeed, there's things you can do like get mentorship, join Ecom Freedom, watch my videos, subscribe to the channel. But my point is that it's better to start with a lower amount than with a higher amount, because you risk more capital. And obviously with a lack of experience, even though you have mentorship, even though you have my videos, even though you have a step-by-step course, it's going to be better if you just start with a lower amount of capital, because you're not risking as much money. I'd say later on, once you already have 1, 2 successful products, then obviously you have more money coming in, then you can make calls that are going to be 10, 20, 30K, right? I'm talking about later on, but at that point, you already have a very successful business. There's also new marketing tactics, so I'm talking about TikTok. For example, on TikTok, you can just pull up the app and you can type in #Amazon finds. If you just do that and then you scroll through the products, that's a great way to get product ideas. With Instagram as well, you can try similar hashtags like #Amazon finds, Pinterest as well. So this works on many of the social media sites. But TikTok is a big one. And obviously having a presence on TikTok when you have a brand, that also gives your brand more of an opportunity to go viral, because you get ranked in the algorithm. Like, you really cannot ignore TikTok nowadays, although it's not necessary to start. A great thing about Amazon is that just like before, and honestly in the future, Amazon has this unique platform where your product basically has the opportunity to make money without you having to drive a lot of external traffic. What I mean is like, paying for ads or paying for a lot of marketing and things like that. You don't need to do that because Amazon, if you launch the product the right way, and I have a video on that on my channel as well for that, then you're going to be able to just rank for those keywords. Let's say if it's a pillow, cooling pillow, people type in cooling pillow, there's a way to get that on the first page, and then you're going to make sales, and you don't need to necessarily drive a lot of external traffic from TikTok or from other marketing platforms, right? So new marketing tactics. And then finally, AI. AI is a huge one. Honestly, I'm a big fan of AI. I know everybody's like, oh my God, AI is going to replace all of our jobs, blah, blah, blah. Look, you're watching this video, so if you don't give up, you're going to achieve freedom. All right. If you keep watching this, you're going to keep getting all this valuable knowledge that, I've amassed from years of online business, years of, doing this. AI is your friend, not your enemy. Okay. So our friend. ChatGPT, fantastic for product research, fantastic for product innovation, getting ideas. Also has other uses in e-commerce, like, for example, like helping with inventory management, cash flow management, sales forecasting, supply chain optimization. I know these are all fancy words, but I'm gonna make videos on this, and we're gonna have a whole in-depth AI module. We're gonna integrate AI with our course. That's really what sets us apart now, is that we are showing you the exact AI tactics that help you with starting your business, with managing it, and with growing it. So those are the big things with Amazon FBA. Honestly, people make a big deal out of it. Oh my God, is it still worth it to sell on Amazon? I understand that. I'd be asking myself the same question. However, what's more important is taking action. It's not about the perfect business model. It's about taking action, because as long as you take action, like if I'm honest with you, if you just start with what you have right now, for example, if you've had your eyes on Amazon, start that, then I am sure that eventually, if it's not for you, you will pivot. You'll go to Shopify, or you'll go to affiliate marketing, or you'll go and decide to be a YouTuber or an influencer or a coach. There's so many different ways to make money online nowadays, and I look forward to not just making videos on Amazon and Shopify, but about all of those business models as well. Super exciting, because I actually have experience with all the ones that I just mentioned, and I know the exact ways. Like, I know basically what to do. If I was a beginner, I know how to start a $1 million business in any one of those, and I'm going to share that knowledge with you because I want you to achieve freedom. My mission is for as many people as possible, millions of people, to take this knowledge and to really put it into action so that they secure freedom for themselves, because you deserve freedom. You deserve to live a great life, and the only way that's going to happen is if you take action on the right information. And remember, there is no perfect business. I want to clarify this, that there is no perfect business. There is no get rich quick or best way to make money online right now. Like, I'd say yes, there's a few best ways that I just mentioned, right? These online businesses, and probably in 5-10 years it's going to be a little different. Some things will change, but not that much. Each business has pros and cons. I'm actually going to make videos as well on each business model, breaking it down, pros and cons. Is it the right one for me? So you can check those out. There's going to be one on Amazon, on Shopify, on affiliate marketing, on building like a YouTube channel or becoming an influencer, personal branding, that sort of thing. And becoming a coach and like launching courses, digital products. So all of that is coming as well. Super excited for that. Also down below, you will find not only a list of top 100 products to sell on Amazon. We regularly, our team regularly updates that every quarter. We have a team doing product research, and that's some extra help for you because there's tons of ideas there that could be potentially profitable, and they're vetted by us, by Team Ecom Freedom. There's also going to be an online business quiz. So basically you can just go on the link, and then it's a quiz that I made that basically just tells you the best online business for you, where you have the chances of highest success depending on your own abilities and traits and like what you like, because each business model I'd say is particularly catered for a specific person. So that's what's changed about Amazon. Thank you so much for watching, and I am so excited to be on YouTube making these videos. I'm so grateful. I'm so honored to be able to do this for you and to open your eyes to what's possible out there, and to really helping you achieve freedom. So thanks for watching. You can check out all the links down below. They're going to be helpful for you. Subscribe to the channel, put on that bell so that obviously you don't miss a video, because every single video is jam-packed with knowledge, and I'll see you soon.